due to an outrageous price tag, outdated technology, underwhelming performance, or reliability concerns. Some SUVs simply don't justify their cost. These are the models that look great on paper, but fail to impress in real-world driving. If you're in the market for a new SUV, you'll want to make sure you're getting your money's worth. That's why we're here to expose the worst SUVs of 2025. The ones that are overpriced, underperforming, and simply not worth your hard-earned cash. Subscribe to my channel, it will help me to grow up. 5. Cadillac XT4 luxury that feels anything but premium. Cadillac is a brand that carries a long legacy of American luxury, but the 2025 XT4 fails to live up to that reputation. Aimed at competing with premium compact crossovers like the BMW X1 and Mercedes-Benz GLA, the XT4 comes with a steep price tag that suggests sophistication and high-end quality. However, what buyers actually get is an SUV that feels cheap, uninspired, and completely unworthy of the Cadillac badge. One of the biggest disappointments with the XT4 is its interior. While Cadillac attempts to market it as a luxury vehicle, the reality is that much of the cabin is filled with cheap plastics, uninspired design elements, and a lack of real craftsmanship. Unlike its German rivals, which offer beautifully stitched leather, soft-touch materials, and a sense of refinement, the XT4's cabin feels more like a slightly upgraded Chevrolet. When you're paying luxury prices, this is unacceptable. Then there's the driving experience, which falls flat compared to the competition. Under the hood, the XT4 comes with a turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine, producing 235 horsepower. While that might sound decent on paper, in reality, it feels sluggish, unrefined, and not particularly engaging. The 9-speed automatic transmission often feels confused, hesitating to shift at the right moments. The result? An SUV that lacks both the sporty responsiveness of a BMW X1 and the smooth luxury ride of a Mercedes-Benz GLA. Fuel economy is another area where the XT4 disappoints. Rated at around 23 mpg in the city and 30 mpg on the highway, it's not particularly impressive for a vehicle in this class. Many non-luxury compact SUVs, such as the Mazda CX-50 or even the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid, offer better efficiency while costing significantly less. The final nail in the coffin for the XT4 is its price. Starting at over $40,000 and climbing quickly with options, this SUV simply does not justify its cost. For that kind of money, buyers can get a much better vehicle with superior performance, a more luxurious interior, and a more engaging driving experience. Even Cadillac's own larger XT5 is a more compelling option. Overall, the 2025 Cadillac XT4 is a luxury SUV in name only. It lacks the refinement, performance, and build quality expected from a premium brand, making it one of the worst choices in the segment. If you're looking for a small luxury SUV, there are far better options that actually deliver on their promises. 4. Jeep Grand Cherokee, a legacy tarnished by reliability issues. The Jeep Grand Cherokee has long been an icon in the SUV world, known for its rugged capability and premium appeal. However, the 2025 model is a prime example of an SUV that has become too expensive for what it offers, while suffering from ongoing reliability concerns. While Jeep fans may be tempted by its legendary nameplate, the truth is that this SUV comes with too many compromises to justify its high price. One of the biggest issues with the 2025 Grand Cherokee is its reliability, or lack thereof. Previous model years have been plagued by electrical problems, transmission failures, and software glitches, and unfortunately, Jeep hasn't done much to resolve these concerns. Reports of malfunctioning infotainment systems, unresponsive touchscreens, and persistent check engine lights continue to be common among owners. For an SUV that starts at over $40,000 and can climb past $70,000 for higher trims, such issues are simply unacceptable. Performance-wise, the Grand Cherokee offers a variety of engine options. including a 3.6-liter V6 and a 5.7-liter Hemi V8. While these engines deliver respectable power, they're not particularly fuel efficient. The V6 struggles to move the hefty SUV with confidence, while the V8, though powerful, guzzles fuel at an alarming rate. With rising gas prices and more hybrid and electric competitors entering the market, the Grand Cherokee feels outdated in this regard. The interior of the Grand Cherokee is another area where expectations fall short. While upper trims feature leather upholstery and wood accents, lower trims feel less premium than their price tag suggests. The cabin is spacious, but the build quality isn't on par with competitors like the Hyundai Palisade or even the Toyota Highlander, both of which offer more value at a lower cost. One of the most frustrating aspects of the Grand Cherokee is its pricing. Jeep continues to push this model into luxury SUV territory, but it simply doesn't compete with true luxury rivals like the Lexus RX or Acura MDX. With competitors offering better technology, superior reliability, and more refined driving dynamics, it's hard to justify spending this much on a Jeep. For buyers who are looking for a true off-road SUV, the Grand Cherokee's Trailhawk trim offers some of the best off-road capability in its class. However, for the average driver who needs a reliable, comfortable, and efficient daily SUV, this is not the best option. Jeep's inability to address reliability concerns, combined with a high price and underwhelming performance, makes the 2025 Grand Cherokee one of the worst SUVs to buy this year. 3. Land Rover Discovery. A luxury SUV plagued by reliability issues. The Land Rover Discovery has long been marketed as the perfect blend of luxury and off-road capability. With its sophisticated styling, advanced technology, and legendary Land Rover badge, it certainly looks the part of a premium SUV. However, beneath the surface, the 2025 Discovery remains one of the most problematic SUVs on the market, plagued by reliability issues, high maintenance costs, and an ownership experience that often turns into a nightmare. One of the biggest problems with the Discovery is its persistent reliability issues. Land Rover has a well-documented history of producing vehicles with electronic glitches, engine problems, and unpredictable mechanical failures. And the 2025 model is no exception. Reports from past owners suggest that problems often begin appearing within the first few years of ownership, ranging from minor electrical faults to major engine and transmission failures. The most common issues include unresponsive infotainment systems, faulty air suspension, and random warning lights appearing on the dashboard for no apparent reason. For an SUV that starts at nearly $60,000 and can reach over $80,000 for higher trims, such reliability concerns are unacceptable. Buyers who invest in a Land Rover Discovery expect a premium ownership experience, but instead, many find themselves making frequent visits to the dealership for costly repairs. Even routine maintenance is more expensive than the competition, with oil changes, brake replacements, and other services carrying a premium price tag due to Land Rover's high-end parts and labor costs. The driving experience of the 2025 Discovery is also underwhelming for an SUV in this price range. While it does offer a smooth ride on highways, its handling feels heavy and cumbersome, especially when compared to competitors like the BMW X5 or Mercedes-Benz GLE. The standard turbocharged inline-six engine provides adequate power, but it's not particularly fuel efficient, delivering mediocre gas mileage compared to more modern hybrid and plug-in hybrid SUVs. Inside, the Discovery does offer a spacious cabin with premium materials, but it still falls short of expectations. The infotainment system is slow to respond, and the overall interior design, while luxurious, feels outdated compared to the latest offerings from rivals. While the Discovery does offer impressive off-road capabilities, most buyers in this segment don't actually take their SUVs off the beaten path, making its rugged capabilities a wasted feature for many. At the end of the day, the 2025 Land Rover Discovery is an SUV that continues to be plagued by the same issues that have haunted the model for years. Despite its premium image, it simply doesn't provide the reliability, efficiency, or driving experience that justify its high price tag. Buyers looking for a luxury SUV would be far better off with a Lexus RX or a BMW X5, both of which offer more value, better technology, and a far less stressful ownership experience. 2. Ford Explorer outdated and overpriced. The Ford Explorer has been a staple in the midsize SUV market for decades, known for its spacious interior, strong towing capacity, and family-friendly appeal. However, in 2025, the Explorer is struggling to keep up with the competition, feeling outdated, overpriced, and outclassed by newer, more modern SUVs. While Ford has made some updates to the model, they aren't enough to make it a compelling choice in an increasingly competitive segment. One of the biggest issues with the 2025 Ford Explorer is its uninspired interior. While the exterior has received some minor styling tweaks, the cabin still feels outdated and lacks the premium feel that many buyers expect at this price point. Hard plastics dominate the dashboard, and the overall layout feels less refined than rivals like the Kia Telluride and Hyundai Palisade, both of which offer far superior interiors at a lower price. Even the higher trims, which come with leather seats and additional tech features, fail to match the luxury and comfort provided by the competition. Performance-wise, the Explorer does offer a few engine choices, including a turbocharged 4-cylinder and an optional V6. While these engines provide decent power, they aren't particularly efficient. The hybrid version, which should have been a game-changer, delivers disappointing fuel economy numbers that barely improve upon the standard gas models. Meanwhile, the 10-speed automatic transmission can be sluggish and unrefined, leading to a less than smooth driving experience. Another major downside of the 2025 Explorer is its price. Base models start at around $38,000, but once you start adding desirable features, the price quickly climbs to $50,000 or more. The problem is that at this price point, there are simply better options available. The Toyota Highlander Hybrid offers better fuel economy and reliability. The Kia Telluride boasts a more luxurious and spacious interior, and the Mazda CX-90 provides a more engaging driving experience. In comparison, the Explorer feels overpriced for what it offers. Additionally, reliability concerns continue to haunt the Ford Explorer. Previous model years have faced numerous recalls and issues related to transmission problems, electrical failures, and engine defects. While Ford claims to have made improvements, long-term reliability remains a question mark, making it a risky investment for buyers who want a trouble-free ownership experience. Overall, the 2025 Ford Explorer is simply not competitive in today's SUV market. Its outdated interior, lackluster performance, questionable reliability, and high price make it a poor choice when compared to newer, more refined alternatives. Unless Ford makes significant improvements, the Explorer will continue to lag behind its rivals. 1. Nissan Murano. A dated relic that doesn't justify its price. The Nissan Murano was once a stylish and innovative SUV, but in 2025, it's nothing more than an outdated model that desperately needs a redesign. While competitors have introduced new generations packed with modern technology, efficient powertrains, and better overall driving dynamics, the Murano remains largely unchanged, making it one of the worst SUVs to buy this year. One of the biggest issues with the 2025 Murano is its aging platform. The current generation has been around for nearly a decade, with only minor updates, and it shows. The exterior styling, while still somewhat sleek, no longer stands out in a segment filled with more modern and aggressive designs. Inside, the cabin looks even more dated, with an infotainment system that feels years behind the competition. The touchscreen is small by today's standards. The graphics are outdated, and there's a noticeable lack of modern connectivity features found in nearly every rival. The Murano's biggest drawback, however, is its performance. Nissan continues to use the same 3.5-liter V6 engine that has been in the Murano for years, paired with a continuously variable transmission, CVT. While the V6 provides adequate power, the CVT saps any sense of driving excitement, making acceleration feel sluggish and uninspiring. The Murano's ride quality is comfortable, but it lacks the sharp handling of competitors like the Hyundai Santa Fe or Honda Passport. Additionally, fuel economy is just average, with numbers that fail to impress in an era where hybrid and plug-in hybrid options are becoming the norm. Another problem with the Murano is its lack of practicality. Despite being a midsize SUV, it offers less cargo space than many of its rivals, and rear seat legroom is merely average. Families looking for a spacious SUV will find much better options elsewhere, including the Toyota Venza, which not only offers more space, but also comes with a far more efficient hybrid powertrain. Lastly, the Murano is simply overpriced for what it offers. Starting at around $38,000 and climbing past $45,000 for upper trims, it just doesn't provide enough value compared to its competitors. With Nissan focusing more on newer models like the Rogue and Pathfinder, it's clear that the Murano has been left behind. For buyers looking for a reliable, well-equipped midsize SUV, there are far better options than the 2025 Nissan Murano. Unless Nissan finally decides to give it a complete overhaul, this is one SUV that isn't worth your money. In 2025, the SUV market is full of great choices, but not every model is worth buying. The Cadillac XT4, Jeep Grand Cherokee, Land Rover Discovery, Ford Explorer, and Nissan Murano are all overpriced, outdated, or plagued by issues that make them poor investments. If you're in the market for a new SUV, avoid these models and look for alternatives that offer better value, reliability, and modern features.